What's going on, everybody? Colossus here. We got some more of this game for you. It's getting kind of interesting. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie. With further ado, let's enter the madness. I apologize for not talking much. This game has a lot of in-game dialect and stuff like that, and I don't want to talk over it. He's got a massive scar.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
What do we want to ask you?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Maybe I do.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Something tells me that's gonna bite me. I do love the graphics in this game.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Poor kid. Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
You done yet? Alright, I'm gonna take it that you're supposed to stay here. Just looking around, seeing if there's anything to look at.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe, and let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Give me that. Control yourself, old man.
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
This
Do
hood.
something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Now we enter the mansion. These load screens could go a little bit faster. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, so we'll leave well enough alone. There she goes. Do, 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 do.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Yeah.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Because he didn't want to eat whatever that is. Was that a squid? You reckon this boy eats squid?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because she didn't want to eat it neither.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
That is super bright.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
I don't blame you, kid.
Let's see if I can find
Silas
something the
managed to
cops
bring the
missed.
fire under control, but it was already too...
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
'Cause Charles is still alive. Why does that look like a bottle of Jameson?
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Hims was on fire.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
I ain't worried about him. I'm trying to induct an investigation, okay? You just keep bringing the light for me. Why are these lamps on?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than... Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Good book. Good book.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Alright, I don't see nothing in here, bro. Whoa, what was that? Dude had a lot of books.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Where am I storing all these books and everything else?
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Yeah.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Game? I can't be taking too much of that. I don't like it. And then when I'm moving, you do it. I'm not liking it.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment. Perfect. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Phew. Painting for AD. $500 returned. I wonder if that means something.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
That's always comforting.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Okay. 41, ship owner. 33. That dude's 45? Whew! 55. 11. 24. 37. 63. Okay, that's just places I've been. Clues, the shattered lamp. Okay. Okay, so these are all the books that I just so conveniently stole.
Locked.
You can't pick the lock like you did the last one?
Bradley? Is that you?
Ah. Bet. This key goes to this door. Okay. I thought I was going somewhere special. Uh-oh, another cutscene. Yo, Sarah's not dead. I'm calling it right now. Calling it. Is that a picture of me? Y'all didn't see me jump. Y'all didn't see me jump.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
They won't let me turn. Why can't I turn?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. 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 Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Why is it still making me?
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Seems like this came from a log.
Why is it making me stuck? That was super difficult for no reason. Alright, well, that went on a lot longer than I was expecting it to. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. You did not see me jump at any point in this video at all. I know it may look like it, but you didn't. Again, Xbox doesn't know that I'm trying to end the video, but it is what it is. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you ring that bell, and I will catch you all